Hello everybody, a very good afternoon to all of you. Today we will discuss about RNA and its types. In the previous video we have discussed about DNA, different base compositions, the process of formation of nucleotide, polynucleotide formation, everything have been discussed in our previous video. So let's discuss about RNA and different types of RNA present in living organism. Let's start RNA and its types. The RNA are otherwise called as ribonucleic acids. These are single stranded polyribonucleotides. The RNA are single stranded polyribonucleotides of nucleus as well as in cytoplasm. Okay, these are polyribonucleotides of cytoplasm and nucleus. These are polyribonucleotides of nucleus and cytoplasm. If we discuss about the composition of RNA, it shows its equivalence. It is formed of nucleotides. The nucleotides are ribonucleotides. The ribonucleotides consist of nitrogenous bases, pentose sugar and phosphoric acid. Nitrogenous bases, pentose sugar and then phosphoric acid. The bases which are present in RNA consist of the bases are adenine which pairs with uracil, guanine which pairs with cytosine. Except some other bases present in RNA called as inosine, dihydrouridine. These are the different bases which are present in RNA, and especially in transfer RNA we will be discussing about it. Okay, then have a brief about the nucleotides. The bases are such. Then sugar. The sugar is ribose type, which is different from the sugar of DNA. How it is different? The sugar of RNA is ribose type. The sugar it is a pentose sugar. It consists of OH group at carbon 2 in place of hydrogen. Here in DNA at this position 2, there are 2 hydrogen, but in ribose sugar the structure is like this. Okay, this is ribose sugar. The bases combines with sugar and again phosphoric acid or phosphate. The base, sugar and phosphate united producing nucleotides. The nucleotides again united producing polynucleotides. Okay, these are the basic composition of the nucleotide. The RNA is single stranded polyribonucleotide because the sugar is ribose type. A number of ribonucleotides are joined producing polyribonucleotides. Okay, so if we discuss about RNA, if we examine, the RNA are present in both nucleus as well as in cytoplasm. Okay, the RNA of different organisms are single stranded, but in some cases double stranded RNA are also found, where it is found in reovirus and wound tumor virus, reovirus and wound tumor virus, the RNA shows double helical structure like DNA. Okay, then come to classification. The RNA are classified into two broad categories: genetic RNA, non-genetic RNA. What the difference? In case of genetic RNA, the genetic material is formed of RNA. That means DNA is absent in such cases. So RNA serve as genetic material. Suppose we will take the example of virus here. Some of the virus, the genetic material is RNA because the DNA is absent in these cases. Okay. Non-genetic RNA, it is found in higher organism where the DNA is the genetic material. Here the DNA is present. DNA is present as genetic material. So the RNA in such cases are non-genetic RNA. Okay. The non-genetic RNA, these non-genetic RNA are again divided into different types. In case of genetic RNA, the DNA in cell is absent, so the RNA acts as genetic material. RNA acts as genetic material. Okay. The non-genetic RNA are again divided into. There are different types of non-genetic RNA. What are they? The important types are messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA. Except these, there is snRNA, snORNA, scRNA, miRNA, microRNA, then miRNA, siRNA, shRNA. So there are different type of RNA which are associated with carrying different type of function. Okay, these three are major type of RNA. snRNA, this is small nuclear RNA which help in RNA processing. snORNA, this is nucleolar RNA, it also help in the process of processing. Then scRNA, this scRNA, it is responsible for the processing of polypeptide. Then microRNA, it is the smallest RNA. Mind it is the smallest RNA, microRNA. Out of these three RNA, the tRNA is the smallest, but microRNA is smallest among all. Okay. Then siRNA, siRNA, it is called as interference, RNA interference. It acts as interfering path of expression of DNA. This is otherwise called as interference RNA. Okay. shRNA, it is called as this artificial RNA help in silencing of gene. Okay, shRNA. Then there is also another type of RNA, that is guide RNA, gRNA or guide RNA. It is responsible for guiding the process of information transport, genetic information transport. Okay, these are different type of RNA. We have to discuss in this chapter. We have to discuss about these three forms of RNA: mRNA, rRNA, and then tRNA. Come to mRNA in detail. This messenger RNA is present in both prokaryotic cell as well as in eukaryotic cell. Okay. In case of prokaryotic cell, it is present in the cytoplasm, while in eukaryotic cell, it is present in eukaryotic cell, it is present inside nucleus. Okay, suppose it is synthesized in nucleus eukaryotes, prokaryotes it is directly synthesized in cytoplasm. Suppose this is a prokaryotic cell. The prokaryotic DNA, circular DNA is present in the cytoplasm. In case of eukaryotes, in eukaryotes what happened? There is a nucleus. Inside the nucleus, the DNA molecule present inside nucleus. Okay. How mRNA synthesis takes place in prokaryotes? Then how it takes place in eukaryotes? Okay. In prokaryotes, the synthesis of mRNA is very. In prokaryotic case, this is the prokaryotes. How RNA is synthesized in prokaryotes? At first, the DNA form a loop. The DNA form a loop. Okay, a loop is formed here. From this loop, the formation of mRNA started. Okay, RNA polymerase attached to the loop. RNA polymerase attached to the loop and started synthesizing mRNA. Okay, so after formation of loop, mRNA formation takes place by RNA polymerase enzyme. Okay, this mRNA in prokaryote is different. Why? The initiation codon is present not at the terminal of the 5' end. This is AUG initiation codon present after the terminal sequence. The termination codon is not found at the 3' end, it is present at inward. Suppose this is UAA, termination codon. So the region prior to initiation codon and after termination codon are called as untranslated region. The bases are present in this zone only. This is called as 5' UTR, untranslated region, and this zone is 3' UTR, untranslated region. 5' UTR and 3' UTR present in case of prokaryotes. Okay. So how the mRNA synthesis takes place in eukaryotes? In case of eukaryote, the synthesis of mRNA takes place by specific mechanism. What are they? The first mechanism is the process of splicing. Then the process of capping, then the process of attachment of tail formation or tailing. So these three sequence of events takes place in eukaryotic. Let's see how synthesis of eukaryotic mRNA takes place. Okay. Suppose this is an eukaryotic cell. This is the nucleus, the DNA. Okay. RNA polymerase attached with the DNA. So the premature mRNA, single stranded DNA, or this is the premature mRNA present in nucleus. Through the nuclear pore, it enter into the cytoplasm. This is premature mRNA. It cannot behave as the mRNA molecule behave as mRNA molecule immediately of its entry. So how it is converted into mRNA? The first event is that this RNA transcript or premature mRNA consists of coding sequence and non-coding sequence. These coding zones are called as exon. These non-coding zones are called as intron. Then first the snRNA, ribonuclear RNA, snRNA help in processing. How? The introns are removed and exons joined. Introns removed and exons joined, forming a continuous sequence. This process is called as splicing. We will go through the detailed process of splicing in our coming chapters of molecular biology. You have to only remember the process of splicing where the non-coding sequences are removed. Okay. After the process of splicing, what happens? There is attachment of head and tail. How head is attached? This is the mature mRNA without cap and a tail. To the 5' position, at the 5' position, 7-methyl guanosine, 5' position, 7-methyl guanosine is added. At the 3' position, there is poly A zone attached, poly A. Like prokaryotes, the initiation sequence and termination sequence never found at the terminal. So this part became 5' on translated region and this region became 3' on translated region. Okay, this is about the formation of mRNA in eukaryotes. So in prokaryotes and eukaryotes, the mRNA synthesis is rather complicated. Okay, then come to next type of RNA, ribosomal RNA. Let's see what are ribosomal RNA. Like messenger RNA, these ribosomal RNA are also produced from DNA. They also produced from DNA with the help of RNA polymerase enzymes. Okay, there are 3 types of RNA polymerase. We will discuss about it in the process of transcription, where RNA polymerase 2 form mRNA, RNA polymerase 1 and RNA polymerase 3 they produces rRNA and tRNA respectively. Okay, the ribosomal RNA is not completely single stranded. Sometimes it form loops. It form loops. Suppose these are loops produced by ribosomal RNA. The loops are due to the complementary base pairing. Here the complementary base pairing exists, so that a loop is formed. The 2 ends, 5' and 3' are single stranded and exposed. It is not exactly like DNA. This ribosomal RNA are produced from DNA or chromosomes. These are produced from DNA or chromosomes. There are 10 numbers of chromosomes or 5 pairs of chromosomes have this segment for producing ribosomal RNA. Okay, if we examine what are the chromosomes, it is seen that the chromosome 13, chromosome 14, chromosome 15, chromosome 21, chromosome 22, 5 number. That means 10 5 pairs, 10 number of chromosome have a segment. Suppose this is the chromosome, there is a segment in the chromosome. This segment is called as ribosomal DNA segment. From this ribosomal DNA segment, ribosomal DNA segment, synthesis of ribosomal RNA takes place with the help of specific RNA polymerase. Okay, so this ribosomal DNA exists in such ribosomal DNA segment portion produces nucleolar organizing zone, organizing region or organizing zone. This is called as NOR. So all the 10 ribosomal DNA segment in the chromosome help in formation of nuclear organizer region. Okay, then comes to types of ribosomal RNA. In case of prokaryote and eukaryote, these are different. Okay, if we consider the function of ribosomal RNA, they are found to be associated with formation of ribosome. Clear? This ribosomal, in case of prokaryotes and in case of eukaryote, the ribosomal RNA are different. In prokaryotes, the segments are 5S, in prokaryotes 5S, 16S and 23S. There are 3 different types of ribosomal RNA segment. In case of eukaryotes, it's different. That is 5.5S, 5.5S. S for Vedberg unit. It is the unit. 5S. Then 18S. After 18S, that is then 5.5, 18, 28S. These are the different type of segments. The 5S also found in eukaryote. It is common of pro and eukaryotes. Then these are the different type of ribosomal RNA segments. This ribosomal RNA segment, along with core protein and split protein, produces ribosome. Okay, this is all about ribosomal RNA. Then another type of RNA, that is the last RNA, is transfer RNA. The transfer RNA is otherwise called as adapter molecule. The model of tRNA is called as clover leaf model because it looks like clover leaf. Okay, due to its structure. It is the smallest RNA having 76 to 96 nucleotides. Okay, it is highly folded in comparison to other type of RNA. Okay, this RNA consists of 3' and 5'. Let's see about the total structure of tRNA clover leaf model. Let's see, this is the 3' end. 3' end. This is 5' position, 5' position. Okay, the 3' position, it is rich in ACC, adenosine, cytosine. The 5' sequence, it carries G, C. Then after that GC, G. It is rich in guanosine and cytosine residue. Here adenosine, cytosine are rich in the 3' position. 3' position is slightly extended in comparison to 5'. This portion are called as, these are called as the stem. These are called as loops. In the loop region there is no complementary pairing, where in stem the complementary pairing exists. We have to go through about all these stem and loop function. First come to the loop, which is called as T-psi loop. T-psi loop. What is psi? I have told it. Psi is a base. There is a base present here called as psi, and thymine is present in this. It is called as T-psi loop. Psi means it is pseudo-uridine base. This is pseudo-uridine base. This pseudo-uridine base not found in other RNA. It is only found in tRNA. This pseudo-uridine loop, it is responsible for ribosomal binding. It helps in binding of this tRNA with ribosome. Okay. Next to it, there is a variable. Loop. The nucleotides are variable, so it is called as variable loop. Its nucleotides are variable, so it is a variable. Next to variable loop, there is anticodon stem, and this is anticodon loop. This anticodon loop carries I. This I is called as oval base. This is oval base, WOPPL, oval base, or inosine, I for inosine. This is a new type of base which is not found in any other RNA. This stem is called as anticodon. It helps in transport of anticodon during protein synthesis. Okay. Then this is another loop. This loop is called as DHU, dihydrouridine, because there is a base called as D. I have told you about that. Dihydrouridine is present, so that this is called as DHU loop, and this is called as DHU stem. This stem part present at the position is called as acceptor stem. It is called as acceptor stem. This loop is called as amino acid loop. This is all about the structure of tRNA. Okay. In this video we have described about details of mRNA, rRNA and tRNA. Okay. Thank you all, and watch the next video for the forthcoming upload. Okay. Thank you all again.